Hey Houston, you're here watching the Session Talk Show. I'm your host Dulce, and this is your number one source for music, sports, community, and entertainment.
Hi, this is John Cruz, aka Mr. Phil and Derek's. You're now watching the Session Talk Show.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Session Talk Show. I'm your host Dulce, and we are here with a very funny fella, Lil Darrel The Comedian.
Hello.
Welcome, Darrell.
What's good?
How are you? How's everything?
I'm going swell. I cannot complain. If I do, ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it anyway.
Yeah.
So you might as well keep it to yourself.
Yes, keep it to yourself.
Might as well.
Might as well. You heard that.
Piece of advice.
Piece of advice. All right, Darrell. So you're a comedian.
I am.
Tell me how long you've been doing comedy.
Full time for about 5 years now. But got my feet wet in around 2012.
Okay.
But I was freelance for like 2 years until I discovered the actual comedy scene in Houston in like 2014.
Oh wow.
So I've been going in since then.
Oh, all right. So what got you to do comedy?
Well, I always been somebody that wanted to be in the entertainment. I went to communications and broadcasting to Tullamore University. I was a cameraman for ABC for a year and a half. So and I wanted to be on the radio. I was inspired by people like Funky Larry from 102. And I did a lot of stage plays growing up. So I was really on my acting. But I met somebody at one of my 4 jobs I was working at the time from New Jersey, and he had a couple acts, but what he really had was access to different buildings to host shows at. So I was like, well, shoot, I think I'm funny. We could do something. Let's try something. So we sold tickets. We went half on the ticket sales. First show, I probably got like 40, 50 people in there amongst family, friends, co-workers, old classmates, amongst others. And that was my first real time getting on stage. And this was 2012. And I did like 45 minutes just talking.
Wow.
I didn't know what I was going to talk about. I didn't know what I was going to say. I was just up there just talking. And they was like, yo, that's you. Like, that's it right there. So I kept putting different shows together, and different family members would be like, hey, boy, how much you'll do CJ graduation party for? We gonna be in the backyard. We got the little karaoke mic. You wanna come up? I was like, I guess so. He was like, how much you gonna charge? I was like, I don't know. I say, I don't know. He's like, I give you 125. I say, to come to the graduation party and do something in the back?
Bet.
Come on with it. And pull up, and it was a little girl riding a tricycle. It was a little dog nipping at my pants. People was barbecuing.
Wow.
I had a little karaoke speaker with the mic, but they enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I did like another 35, 40 minutes just talking about the stuff around me. And that's kind of how I developed my style, my confidence, and just being conversationalist while I'm on stage. Because I was always at the barbecue or at the picnic or at the party doing jokes and doing them in different, atmospheres like Aztecas and Zanzibar, little places. Them places not even around no more.
No more, huh?
I was cutting up until I discovered the regular comedy scene. My high school friend introduced me to a dude that was doing shows at Grooves and Be Smooth, and it was with like big acts like Steve Brown, Robert Powell, local peoples like Jennifer Jeremys and Marcus Bowers, and Brysons and Shabazes, and these people of the world, and start meeting the OGs like the Terry Grossmans and
Wow.
Dave Lawson's and Ali Sadiq's. And
Yes.
so they, people was like, boy, you got something. You look like you polished. But I've been doing it, I guess you could say underground.
Yes.
For like 2 years before I met any like other comedians.
Other comedians.
So I was kind of, comfortable.
Right.
Set my style up already. So, I was ready.
Yeah, you already had your feet wet.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
People ain't know that.
yeah. Well, now we know.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. No, so tell me your first experience, your first show. You just improvised it.
I did. And I came up with my style because since it was family, friends, co-workers, I just talked about family, friends, co-workers, schoolmates, the old stuff we used to do. I taught he was my boss, but he was my ex-boss because he had recently got fired a couple of weeks before the show. But he was there, but I met him through a family friend. And how I got the job. And I was on stage and I was like, yeah, I got my boss out here. Well, he ain't my boss no more. He just got fired. And everybody bust out laughing. I was like, he back there too. Like he in the back. He's still looking for a job. So if anybody out here got something, he needed. I was like, they fired him right in the middle of eating his wings too. He didn't even get to finish.
Wow.
I was like, but we finished your wings for you though.
Yes.
And he let them go to waste. And so I just started developing it, and I started
talking.
And
yeah.
Everybody was like, bro, you talk for like 45 minutes, and it was funny.
Yes.
The whole time I was like, so I just kept doing that. So I never even developed a writing, what's the word?
A script.
A script or like a type of, like I'm going to write or I just developed my jokes as I was on stage, and if something hit, then eventually if I feel like it's the right set, and I'll bring it back and I'll add to it depending on who out there, because I like to tailor-make my sets to the crowd.
Right. Oh, that's really neat. And we'll talk more about it. We'll be back more here at the Session Talk Show.
Right here.
On the session.
On the session.
Welcome back to the Session Talk Show. I'm your host, Dulce, and we're here with Lil Darrel The Comedian. He was actually talking to us about his style of comedy. So, Darrell, tell us, what differs you from the other comedians?
I like to say my style is pretty unique. It's authentic, original, because I actually wait till I get to the place, the club or the event, and see who's there. I always ask the people who hiring me before, well, what is it, to get a feel of it, to know, because I do churches and all kind of stuff like that. So I need to know if it's clean, if it's rated R. But when I get there, I actually people watch. Like, I actually sit there, find me a cut in the cut. Hopefully don't nobody see me or know me. And I watch people. I see who laughing. I see who drinking. I see who kind of don't want to be there. I see who laughing at everything. And so I play on them people. I see if it's an older crowd, if it's a diverse crowd, if it's more women, if it's more men, if it's big people, little people, short people, ugly people, cute people. That way I know where I'm going to go. Not saying I ain't going to talk about it, but I know how to talk about it.
Right.
Versus probably being degrading. I probably talk about them in a funny way, but it still be more like uplifting.
Right.
That way I can still keep them as a fan or gain them as a fan before they get to know me, but still be myself.
Right.
So I actually get but I see who they are, and some jokes I know I already have, and in the vault, I'll bring them out.
Right.
Okay, these some people look like they got kids. I'll bring out my kids jokes or whatever like that.
Have you ever offended somebody at a show and they come and tell you, oh, Lil Darrel, how dare you say that? Or, tell me your experience on that, because I'm pretty sure that happens.
I done got into it with them. I done got into it, but I've had to, I guess, have a conversation with a few people. But a lot of times, I've been good enough to correct it before I get off stage. So even though we probably might get into it or go back and forth while I'm on stage, I know how to twist it or not leave it alone until I've kind of squared it away in a funny way while I'm still up there, while I still have everybody's attention, their attention, and have the advantage of having the mic to talk over you to get out what I need to say. So
that's good.
that was earlier, like, so now I've developed over the time how to do that and not offend people, but if I do, I know how to work my way out of it.
Right.
So maybe like a few times, like a couple of lesbians, couple, and I kind of got on them, and the lady, well, one of them was a little angry, but by the time it was over, what helped is the people that they come with laugh.
Yes.
And when they laugh, I'm like, well, you can be mad all you want to.
Right.
But you really need to be mad at the messy people that you with. They the ones laughing at you. So it can't be that bad. Or it got to be some truth to it. Because your people laughing. So you're really mad at the wrong person. Because you need to be mad at them because they messy.
No, and you know, that's the whole point of going to a comedy show.
And if you dress a certain way,
it's supposed to be funny. It's not
supposed
to be taken so serious.
You gotta be like, and as a comedian, you also have to know what's too far, when to back off. Yeah, and you have to judge and gauge,
analyze the audience.
You have to look at you got to feel people's energy in that aura. Right. It's important. That's why I watch people. I say, okay, he's been looking like he didn't want to be here since when I got here. Right. So I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna leave him alone, but I'm gonna focus on him to make him laugh. Right. Like I might not direct nothing to him as far as talking about him, but I'm gonna focus on him. Yeah. If I can get him to laugh, then everybody else is putting in my hands because he's been the stiffest one in here. So I go for the stiffest one in the crowd and focus on them as far as trying to get them to laugh. So I kind of see what they've been doing the whole time. If they did snicker a little bit, I try to walk by and see what the conversation was to gauge where they at. So it caused me to, walk around and kind of eavesdrop a little bit. But I ain't being nosy. I'm being nosy.
You're just kind of hearing a little bit, just a little bit,
I ain't gonna tell nobody until I get on stage, but you gonna know I told you.
Right. No, but it's good that you're getting to know your audience before you get on stage, because you more or less know where you're gonna go and how.
Yeah, you can gauge.
Yes, exactly.
Know.
Cheers.
Cheers. I see you eyeing your glass.
Yes, I know. Cotton candy, mimosas, and Darrell.
So I wanted to give you an opportunity to be able to drink your.
Thank you. You read my mind. You see that he's analyzing his audience.
But I said, listen, you in here with your cousin, so we gonna take a drink or two while we on this camera.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. You see how you feel better?
I feel your energy is good as it is, Darrell. Like you're funny. I
talk the same way on stage.
Yes.
A lot of my style come from, I guess my accent is pretty strong, especially if you're not from the South. Yeah. I sound pretty country.
I have a Latin accent. It comes out.
So we both up here.
We're over here.
We both up here badly understanding
each other.
We just know
we just understand our energy, period.
Just saying and going on to the next word that I understand and I piece what I did.
I love that. I love that. Well, we'll be back with more here at the Session Talk Show with Lil Darrell.
Hey, what's going on? This your boy Lil Darrell The Comedian. I'm sitting on a big comfy couch with the session that you can catch on Camvision 365.
And we're back here at the Session Talk Show with Lil Darrell The Comedian. How you doing so far? Are you having a good time?
I've been having a good time.
Yay.
Drinking, we vibing, the couch is comfortable.
That is awesome.
Smell the free breeze they sprayed on there. So it's good.
That is awesome. So I noticed your backpack.
Don't leave home without it.
Just start off
Pick
with
up.
Don't Leave Home Without It.
Okay.
Okay.
And
I don't leave home without.
Really?
This is I guess this is what you would use as your purse. So
Yes.
I use my backpack, but it got its symbolization to it.
Nice. Do you bring that on stage also?
I do bring it on stage. It was kind of accident when I first brought it on stage because I kind of was rushing, and so I had some, I just like, oh, I'm gonna just go up there with it, and then I was like, people was like, look, he got his backpack with him, and so I was like, I'm gonna come back with, and so I had started selling merch. Like shirts and DVD. At the time, DVDs was still jumping.
Yes.
So I had a bag full of DVDs and I had some popcorn in my
Really?
bag. Cause this was my bag. Like I'm bringing everything. In.
Yeah.
Extra charger wall plug. I got some snacks in there. I got some granola bars, a bottle of water, the short one.
Yeah.
Probably some wet wipes, whatever. I need my bag. So
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just start bringing it on stage because I would get off stage and I'll do a good job and people would be like, stop me, like, hey, you got one of them DVDs you was talking about? I was like, man, I should have had them in my bag. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm finna just keep this bag with me. And when I knew it hit and it stuck, was one time I was on stage and the dude in the audience was like, hey, where your backpack? And I was like, damn, I forgot my backpack. I didn't notice I got my backpack. I said, you know what? So I feel it. So, and then it was my thing. So I
your little
guess you could
statement
call my little
piece.
gimmick or whatever you want to say. But like, and I just, and everybody know, he be like, oh, Lil Darrell, what you talking about with the backpack?
Yeah.
The short one, the one with the backpack. Oh yeah. I know
Nice.
you talking about. So that's my thing. Can't nobody say they started.
So, I mean, are you thinking of, starting your own backpack brand
I
or?
have some dreams in the near future
All right.
to go ahead and try to see what I can do about getting my own brand of backpacks.
Okay.
I figured, hey, I'm always buying all these backpacks, giving other people money, which I don't have no problem with supporting other people.
Right.
But if I'm gonna be buying all these backpacks, I might as well be having my own.
Your own. Yeah,
All
definitely.
kinds of different kinds. Run to the store backpack, out to dinner backpack, go to work backpack, workout backpack.
Yeah.
But they all be fashionable though.
Right.
With your outfit to go with what you want. If you need like a briefcase look, have your little handle on your backpack, that way it convert. I'm trying to promote with my slogan, put the purse down, pick the pack up. I'm tired of all these brothers with purses. I don't care what you got in your purse. I don't care if
What's wrong with the man purse?
I don't give a damn about no man purse because ain't no man purse. It's just a purse. Do you hear me? Ain't no purse.
It's a
Ain't no
man purse.
It's a purse. A man purse is a backpack. Okay? A
Backpack.
fashion, good old 2 drawstring. Loop at the top, zipper front, side.
Is that how you're going to have yours?
Backpack. My slogan, put the purse down, pick
Bring
your
the
pack
back
up. Now, I don't care if I offend nobody. I'm hoping to be embarrassing enough people in order to have them put their purse down and pick a pack up. And when you pick a pack up, pick a dope backpack up.
Yes.
And let it be mine. Like, you could, I don't care. I know I got money. I got like 10 bands in my backpack. I got my pistol in my backpack. In my purse. I got all that in my backpack.
Right. Well, hopefully they be picking up your backpack soon,
That's why it's
yeah,
my
so
slogan.
get it out there.
That's my slogan. I'm hoping and women, I'm not discriminating on y'all.
Oh,
Please
good.
Pick your backpacks up because this is even safer because they prey on women with their purse. It's easy to snatch off.
Right.
If you got your backpack, they damn near have to yank your whole body down
Right.
on the ground. By that time, they just gonna have to run off because you got your backpack on you.
Yeah.
So I feel like, why not? And that's if, people say what you gonna do other than comedy, or what you gonna branch out of other than comedy, what you gonna use your name for. That's one thing.
Well, that is awesome. I'll definitely be rocking your backpack
When
for
you get a
sure.
backpack, I'ma
Yes. Make sure it's pink and glitter all over.
I have my Latino backpack.
Thank
My
you.
Haitian backpack.
All
Irish
kinds of backpacks.
Everybody get a flag. Everybody
Yes.
backpack got the internet. Let me not say too much.
Yes,
'Cause people
we gotta
stealing and
stealing
not
ideas. Well, make sure to stay tuned for Little Darrell's backpacks coming to y'all real soon. All right,
It's
we
not
already
one.
put it. And we'll be back more here at the Session Talk Show.
Ooh.
Cheers!
Yeah, cheers.
Okay, so we'll do the tour and then he'll do his
So for like the Instagram handles, just make sure you look into this camera. So when you tell
Hey, you
everybody
guys, y'all
what
can
time
follow me on
Chatter.
chatta.
All right. I'm still rolling. So
Oh,
whenever-
did you want me to cut it off and cut it back on?
yeah. So I'm still rolling.
Okay.
So whenever y'all ready, I can go ahead and get
All
started.
right, perfect. All right, we're here. Oh no, I didn't like all right. We're here at the Session Talk Show with Lil Darrell. I'm your host, Dulce, and he has a tour. Darrell, tell us about your tour.
I am currently on tour with Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey radio show.
Okay.
I'm on tour with him for about 2.5, going on 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, because of Corona.
Right.
His date's been spotted out, and we went because he has an older crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So they definitely have to be a little bit on alert for those crowds because his age range is mostly like 38, 40 and up.
Yeah.
So you got to have safety first. But
Of course.
it has been a blast.
Really?
To be on tour with him.
What cities have you gone to?
Oh man, of course Atlanta, Alabama, Mississippi. Let's see, when we went to Florida, we went to Tampa, Jacksonville,
Wow.
West Palm Beach. Did I say Jacksonville?
Yes, Jacksonville.
We went all East Coast, like Virginia,
Yeah.
Ohio.
How long is the tour for?
As long as people want him to come perform,
Oh,
he
okay.
can sell out the venue. So it's kind of like it's like, how sometimes they say tour and you think like you go out on the road for like
Right.
2 months or
Right.
however long straight, but a lot of time tours can go over a long period of time,
Right.
depending on how you space it out. So sometimes
Right.
we might do like 2 shows this month, and then a break, and then come back and do 3 shows in
Yeah.
3 cities. I mean, in a month. Take a break, come back and do another 2 cities in a
Yeah.
month. But each city do no less than probably like the minimum between 4 and 6 shows.
Yeah.
So, but
Wow.
I also go out by myself.
Oh, so you do independent shows?
Do tour independently a lot.
Okay. So when is your next show, Darrell?
My next show actually will be for Valentine.
Oh. Here in Houston?
It will be here in Houston.
All right.
I'll give you my handle. Y'all will be able
Yes.
to follow me and get to all of that. I do a Tuesday night. I host a Tuesday night every Tuesday at Club Adore Houston on West Gray. I'll be the host. We bring in a different headliner every week.
All right.
And in the middle is like open mic, so we bring maybe 2 or 3 inspiring or up and coming, and sometime already coming in.
Yeah.
They just want to do some time, comedians.
Okay.
In the middle. We'll be at the Rooftop, I believe, on the 17th
Mm.
of this month out there in Sugar Land.
Yeah.
And man, have a few out days. Got a lot of private, different events, couple weddings I'm doing coming up.
Yeah. So you're definitely booked and busy this month, huh?
Been busy on my baby.
Yeah, that is good to hear. So where can they follow you so they can keep up with you for your next shows and all that good stuff?
For me, if you want to follow me, I made it easy. Everything is Lil Darrel The Comedian. That's LilDarrel, The Comedian, no spaces. I am Googleable, so you can look that up on the search bar. I'm on the first page.
All right.
The first 8, about 3 or 4 of them, that ain't me. But then I'm on the second page at the top. But that's my Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, Facebook, Christian Mingle, Tinder, whatever is Lil Darrel The Comedian.
The Comedian. All right, so y'all make sure y'all follow him, follow his tours and his next shows that are going to be coming up, and go to his shows, film, and tag and follow Lil Darrel The Comedian on all social media platforms. Thank you, Darrell, for coming out. Yes, it was such a pleasure. You're a funny guy. I can't wait to go to one of your shows. One more cheers before we head out.
Bam.
Cheers. Cheers. Make sure to follow.